Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing 100 Hidden Snails. It's part of my Steam cleaning series. I go through every game in my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them to be able to playtime. Now, I don't quite know what the game is about, sort of. I mean, I'm going to find 110 snails, because I picked these games out at random. I bought a bundle. This is what my life is like. I buy a bundle, and then I hate myself for it. We're going to find some snails. 3, 2, 1, snails. All right. That's a snail. That's a snail. Snails. Snails, snails. Snails, snails, snails. I think we've got a very abstract understanding of what a snail is game. You and I may disagree if a snail is just a swirl with antenna, but you know what? Some of these snails are pretty darn cute. So we're going to try to find 100 of them. So far, so good. There's a brick snail. Snail, 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 snail. Snail, triangle snail. Is there a song, Triangle Snail, by They Might Be Giants? I'm sure that's what it's called. I will not look that up and verify that I am right, because I know in my heart that I am right. Oh, an alien's got snails on him. Ooh, this cow has got a bad case of snails. And this cow is pooping out spades? I know, we're going down the left side here. All right, we're all the way down. Snail. Snail. It's a baby. Snail, 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 snail. 34 snails left. We got so many snails to go. Snail. You look like you have a snail for your head. Snail, snail, snail. Snail. 20 snails left. Alright, there's a lot more hidden snails than I thought there'd be. Let's try. Oh, I missed all of these snails at the top. Look at all those snails. This is like a whole bunch of snails. Right, that brings us down to 11 already. That was a huge pile of snails that I just ignore. That your arm is a snail. Gross. I mean, not gross, just like that seems like is not an ideal situation for you to be in. Is all I'm trying to say. No penalty for over-clicking. There's no frantic clicking penalty. You just click as much as it needs to find all them snails. Got a dragon. So I think the trick is to make sure you understand, like, what are you looking for here? And besides just snails, like, we're looking for swirls and antenna. So, like, there's swirls, but no antenna. So it's not just anything that can be a snail. You gotta have those two criteria. Alright, 9 left. Like, I feel there should be more in these squiggles here, but I'm not really finding that many. Alright. 6 snails left. Squiggles, or spirals, and antennae. Every snail has antennae, which is like one of the few things we're calling out about snail logic for sure here. No interactivity besides just clicking on snails. No puzzle. No parallaxing. It's a very simple title. I mean, it does exactly what it says on the tin, which is hides you some snails. What? This is the first one where the snail at the top counted. Alright, 5 snails left. Are we going to be able to find these snails? I mean, at some extent where I'm like, I played 7 of these, 8 of these that they already. Like, I've kind of done my click and find stuff experience for the week, month, year. So I don't know how much joy is left in me, and I don't want to like make that too disparaging against I play these in alphabetical order, so like, I mean, I say random, but like sometimes random isn't random. And I don't want to be disparaging against the later games because I burned myself out on the earlier games, because these snails are Wait, is there more? Oh, there's more. What? Well, okay. And we did. Boom, 5 minutes. Snail. There we go. 100 hidden snails. Boom. Cheers.